Shawn. You ever heard of him? Probably not. He wrote he was the playwright and in the Princess Bride. He was also an actor in that movie. He's 79. I saw the movie. Don't remember Wallace. Singer Brian Hyland of the Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Polka Dot Bikini Guy, 79 years old today. Keyboardist Booker T in the MGs, he's 78. Sportscaster Al Michaels is also 78. Neil Young of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and then a bunch of stuff on his own, he's 77. Buck Dharma of the Blue Oyster Cult is 75. Megan Mullally, very, very funny lady. She's was on Will and Grace and a bunch of other stuff. She's 64. Actor Angela Watson of Step by Step, that was a long time ago. She's 48 today. Tevin Campbell is a singer, 46 today. Actor Ryan Gosling, he's 42. Actress Anne Hathaway is 40 years old today. That's the big shots. We got the local guys coming up.
Did you know we're on Facebook? Kxo Radio Imperial Valley. That's our Facebook page. Check it out. Neat stuff on Facebook. Kxo Radio Imperial Valley. Follow us on Facebook.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Albert Ramirez, Kevin Kaiser, Samantha Negrete, Doug Strain, Shelby King, Benito Chavez, Rachel Felix, Christy Montgomery, Felicitas Gonzalez, Tony Lau, Alexis Mesa, Kelly Jackson, Micaela Gaetti, Jeanette Escobedo, Victor Godoy, Eric Torres, we have Levi, Isabella Ibarra, Roberta Salacup, Maria Gale, Nancy Thornburg, Rosie Morales, Jesse Dominguez, and Leigh Lane. Happy birthday to each and every one.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Yeah, we've got the World California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
With Mark Kelly's win, Republicans would have to win both toss-up Senate seats in Nevada and Georgia to regain control of the Senate because Vice President Kamala Harris has that tie-breaking vote.
KPHO TV's Brianna Whitney. The House committee investigating the pro-Trump riot of January 6 looks less likely now to hear from the former president after he filed suit to block a subpoena for his documents and testimony, CBS's Rob Legary.
The committee argued when issuing the subpoena that Trump's response was vital to further understanding what it characterized as his central role in attempting to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election.
In Florida, another storm cleanup after Hurricane Nicole.
Much of the sand on the beaches will need to be restored, likely costing into the millions. That doesn't include rebuilding the seawalls to better protect these properties.
Correspondent Elise Preston, CBS News Brief. I'm Tom Foti.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news with RSV cases on the rise. School districts are reporting increased student absences. This is Los Angeles Unified School District Medical Director Dr. Smita Malhotra.
It is causing absences in our schools. Children are calling out sick. But the good news is that they recover quickly so they don't miss a lot of learning time.
Updated results from Los Angeles now show Karen Bass with a slight lead over Rick Caruso in the race for mayor. Caruso wishes the vote counting process could be quicker.
It would be interesting to see after this if there's ways, we could speed up the process, because what worries me, we're getting ready for the transition. I'm sure Karen's doing the same, but God, we're only going to have a couple weeks.
3 people were hurt when a Tesla and a Prius crashed into a duplex in San Francisco. The crash damaged the duplex enough that 22 people will now need another place to live. Mike Salceda, Arizona News Radio.
Actually, that's California News Radio. The World California News has been brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repairs or replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Volunteers with Hacienda Scholarship Fund once again will be providing a Thanksgiving dinner to the less fortunate people in the Imperial Valley. You can pick up your meal at Hacienda Snack Bar, 941 K Street in Brawley. They'll be doing a drive-through from 11 to 1 p.m. 4 meals per vehicle, please. Hacienda Scholarship Fund is a nonprofit organization that helps our youth of Imperial Valley and events like this. To donate, you can call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Or stop by Hacienda Snack Bar.
And we are now ready for page 1 of the local news. A service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire Centers, Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at the El Centro Motors in Brawley, on the Brawley Auto Center, at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Cattle Call, 66th Annual Cattle Call wraps up this weekend. The weekend is underway. Today, it started at 5:30 this morning with the Chuck Wagon Breakfast in the Plaza Park still going on. Annual Cattle Call Parade begins, according to what they've given us, 9 o'clock this morning. The second Cattle Call Rodeo performance is tonight, this evening at 7 p.m. Gates open at 5 p.m. The third rodeo performance at the Cattle Call Arena is tomorrow, Sunday, starting at 1 in the afternoon. Gates open at 11 a.m. Sunday is also Family Day at Cattle Call Park with free pony rides, face painting, a roping exhibition, and a whole lot more. Tickets for the rodeo are available at the gate. And another election update. The Imperial County Registrar of Voters has updated the results of the November 8th general elections. As of Friday afternoon, there are approximately 12,200 unprocessed vote by mail and provisional ballots. That's about 2,600 less than reported on Thursday. More vote by mail ballots postmarked by November 8th are expected. No new report is expected before late on Monday. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And Yuba County Sheriff's deputies are investigating an early morning crash that claimed a life at 12:13 a.m. yesterday morning. An incident was reported in the 12600 block of South Frontage Road. A motorcycle ridden by Shelby Houston, a 30-year-old Yuma resident, crossed the center line and collided head-on with a car. Houston died at the scene. The sheriff's office reports that alcohol and speed appear to have been a factor in that collision. The incident remains under investigation. And yesterday was a Veterans Day. Veterans Day is derived from Armistice Day. World War I ended on the 11th day of the 11th month at the 11th hour in 1918. In 1938, Congress decided to honor the World War I veterans, and they created Armistice Day. In 1954, Congress decided all veterans should be honored, so they changed Armistice Day to Veterans Day. In Imperial County, honoring veterans began Thursday at the Imperial Valley College and at San Diego State University Imperial Valley campus. Veterans ceremonies began at 9 Friday morning on Veterans Day with the breakfast for the veterans. Veterans Day services services began at 10 a.m. at Mountain View Cemetery in Calexico. Those events were hosted by the Baja Runners. Brawley held Veterans Day ceremonies at the Veterans Memorial Wall on Main Street in Brawley at 11 a.m. Also at 11 a.m., ceremonies were held in El Centro at the Veterans Memorial Wall at Buckland Park. The American Legion Post in Brawley held their annual walk from Westmoreland to Brawley Friday morning. The American Legion Post in El Centro is hosting a Veterans Day deep pit barbecue at their lodge in El Centro beginning at 12 noon today. The annual Imperial Valley Veterans Parade was held a week ago, Friday, from yesterday in Hoteville. And it was very well attended. That's it. That's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And in page 2 of the local news, El Centro Police Department will increase safety in the city. The department has received a $50,000 grant. It is from the California Office of Traffic Safety through the National Highway Safety Administration. The grant program will run through September 2023. The funds will be used to increase patrols throughout the community and provide other traffic safety programs. Some of those programs include DUI checkpoints and patrols focused on impaired drivers, distracted driving enforcement, dangerous drivers putting people biking or walking at risk, extra focus on violations that cause the the most collisions, such as speeding, failure to yield, running stop signs and running red lights, and improper lane changes. Funds will also be used for community presentations, officer training, and collaborative enforcement efforts. And a major vacancy was filled at the Behavioral Health Department. Gabriela Jimenez was appointed to the position of Assistant Director. Behavioral Health Services Director says that Gabrielle will bring a wealth of experience into her new role as Assistant Director. Director Leticia Plancarte Garcia said she looks forward to Jimenez's continued commitment to helping meet the needs in the diverse Imperial Valley community. The new Assistant Director holds a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Social Science from San Diego State University, a Master's degree in Marriage and Family Therapy from the University of Phoenix, and a Master's degree in Public Administration from National University. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
The high temperature yesterday, 70 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 41. National Weather Service says mainly tranquil weather conditions will continue through the next several days with below normal temperatures, as highs will generally be in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. Today is expected to be the warmest day with the highs in the low 70s. A couple of weather systems will move across the region, one on Sunday, another midweek next week, bringing with it breezy conditions. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 72. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows around 46. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 70. North to northwest wind, 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Clear skies Sunday night, overnight lows around 47. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 71. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 44 degrees, 43% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality still pretty much good throughout the morning, or well, throughout the region anyway. And we've got page. We got the page. What do we got? We got sports coming up next.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it is sports time. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. San Diego Section CIF football playoffs continue for two local teams and ends for the other two. Friday night saw Palo Verde Valley Yellow Jackets move on to the semifinals of the Division IV bracket with a 27-21 win over La Jolla Country Day School. The team from Blythe will be on the road Friday against Coronado this coming Friday. Scots of Vincent Memorial Catholic High School ended their season with a 25-0 loss at Classical Academy. Imperial Tigers went into double overtime before dropping a heartbreaker to the Bishop's School. Regulation time ended in a 21-21 tie. Both teams tried field goals in the first overtime period. Both teams missed the attempts. In the second overtime period, Bishop scored a touchdown and added the extra point for a 28-21 lead. Imperial was able to match the touchdown, and then Coach David Shaw went for the win with a 2-point conversion attempt that ended up a foot short of the goal line. That sealed the Bishop's win at 28-27. Central Spartans, with a 28-14 win over Brawley on Thursday, will play Ramona Bulldogs on Friday night in El Centro. The Spartans, for the Spartans, number 2 seed in Division II, will have home field advantage for the semifinal game. The game will be broadcast on KXO YouTube and KXO AM 1230. Other football, the NFL football on KXO, the Colts will take on the Raiders in the Raiders football in Las Vegas. That game will be heard on FM 107.5, the Raiders station for the Imperial County. Sunday night football, Chargers at the 49ers, and Monday night football, Commanders at the Eagles, will both be heard on KXO AM 1230. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Celtics over the Nuggets, 131-112. Magic got by the Suns, 114-97. Knicks defeated the Pistons, 121-112. It was the Thunder over the Raptors, 132-113. The Spurs beat the Bucks, 111-93. Grizzlies over the Timberwolves, 114-103. Warriors came back and defeated the Cavaliers, 106-101. And it was was another loss for the Lakers. Kings beat them this time, 120-114. In golf, Maria Fassi shoots a career best 62, takes a two-shot Pelican Women's Championship lead. As Stephen Alker, a bogey-free again, retains a one-shot lead in Schwab in Phoenix. Tony Finau ties a career low with a 62 for the lead and at the Houston Open. That is golf. In tennis, Czech Republic is in the Billie Jean King Cup semis. They upset the U.S. team in Scotland. Also at the Billie Jean King Cup semifinals, Britain and Australia, they move on as well. And Miami Heat will cut ties with the bankrupt FTX and be renaming their arena. The other guys are bankrupt. That's it. That's a look at sports. Brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about the Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Goddard's Gold.
And it is time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. S&P 500 closed out its best week since June as a report on Thursday showing a slowing inflation raised hopes that the Federal Reserve would soon slow its tightening campaign. The broader market index added 0.9% to close at 3992.93. This brought its gain for the week to 5.9%, its best week since the one ended June 24th of this year. NASDAQ Composite added 1.9% to end at 11,323.33 as investors snapped up tech shares on hopes interest rates would ease. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 0.1%, closing at 33,747.86. We've got your weather coming up.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 70 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 41. National Weather Service says mainly tranquil weather conditions will continue through the next several days with below normal temperatures, as highs will generally be in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. Today is expected to be the warmest day with the highs in the low 70s. A couple of weather systems will move across the region, one on Sunday, another midweek next week, bringing with it breezy conditions. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 72. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows around 46. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 70. North to northwest wind, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Clear skies Sunday night, overnight lows around 47. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 71. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 44 degrees, 43% the relative humidity. Financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
EEO, Kxo, El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Tom Foti in Washington. With Senate Democrats needing one win out of two undecided races to keep their majority, eyes today will be on Nevada, where vote counting grinds on and mail ballots still dribble in. Republican challenger Adam Laxalt has an 862-vote lead over the Democratic incumbent Catherine Cortez Masto, with new numbers expected later today from the Las Vegas area.
We would expect one candidate or the other to probably ask for a recount. And indeed, Nevada law triggers a recount automatically if it's close enough. We're all hoping that we don't have to go there.
Elizabeth Thompson is editor-in-chief of the Nevada Independent. CBS News projected last night that incumbent Democrat Mark Kelly would hold his seat in Arizona. Georgia, of course, that will go to an early December runoff. Ex-President Donald Trump is in court again trying to block that subpoena issued by congressional investigators of the January 6th riot of his followers and the attempts to prevent the congressional certification of President Biden's election victory.
In the complaint filed Friday, Trump's lawyers argued that the subpoena was an infringement on his First Amendment rights. They also say no president or former president has ever been compelled to testify or hand over documents to Congress. The subpoena was issued last month and demanded that Trump meet an extended deadline to sit for an interview under oath beginning November 14th.
CBS News correspondent Elaine Quijano. Also stuck in the courts, the Biden administration plan to forgive some federal student loans. Justice Department now appealing a ruling by a Trump-appointed federal judge in Texas that the plan is unconstitutional. Watching it all anxiously, people with the debt.
It's just kind of like sad in a way where you feel like there's all this effort that's been done for years and years and years, and you're almost at the finish line, and then the rug kind of gets pulled from underneath you.
Frederick Bell, a graduate of the University of Washington. President Biden, a half a world away, occupied by other issues of an international nature.
The president is here in Cambodia to meet with Southeast Asian leaders to assure them that the U.S. remains committed to their region. China, which is already the bloc's leading trading partner, has been ramping up its influence, giving these nations money to build their physical infrastructure. In Indonesia on Monday, Mr. Biden meets with Xi Jinping on the sidelines of the G20 summit. It'll be the first face-to-face sit-down of the two men since President Biden took office.
White House correspondent Stephen Portnoy in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Now also there, the foreign minister of Ukraine, Dmitry Kuleba, talking with U.S. officials as Russian soldiers retreat from a key city.
Residents of the Kherson region and the city of Kherson welcome Ukrainian soldiers with the tears of joy. These are also the tears of gratitude to all those in the United States and to the people of America who have helped us to force Russia to retreat.
This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
And Doug. Hey, listener. Welcome to Limu's Karaoke Lounge, where Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need, and the music never stops. Hit it.
There's an emu with a full-time job. His partner's Doug, but Limu's the heartthrob. Grubs and worms, that's what Limu eats. Gotta fuel up to save you money and hit the streets.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching your kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out he likes to do it by feel. Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, taillights, trunk lids, license plate holders, 122 million parts. Pull up just a little bit. And headlights. They've got lots of headlights. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Things are about to get a lot louder around a vital part of London.
Following a 5-year silence, the world-famous Big Ben will return with his legendary Bong on Sunday. The great clock towering above Britain's Houses of Parliament will resume chiming every 15 minutes following its 5-year silence and renovation of more than 1,000 parts. Big Ben was installed in 1859 with the goal of creating the most accurate public timepiece in the world. Mara Rubin, CBS News.
It's much louder than our CBS bongs. The Associated Press describes Twitter as a bit of a mess since billionaire Tesla CEO Elon Musk took it over, and the AP now counts a number of alternative social media sites apparently gaining in popularity, even as some Twitter users seem entertained by the controversies over the seeming chaos and comedy around verified accounts. Tom Foti, CBS News.
Did you know there's a conservative advocacy and benefits organization with over 2 million members and counting? It's AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens. Hi, this is Mary Walter. Here are 3 reasons why you should consider joining AMAC right now. First, AMAC saves you money, from discounts on travel and lodging, cell phones and plans, access to insurance products, and more. Joining AMAC is a powerful tool against inflation. Second, with a bi-monthly magazine, daily website content, podcasts with America's thought leaders, and an app that delivers insightful coverage of the issues that matter most. AMAC is a trusted source of information. And third, the reason that people say is their favorite is that AMAC fights for your conservative values on Capitol Hill. With more than 2 million members, AMAC is a voice that cannot be ignored, working tirelessly to preserve the freedoms secured by our Constitution. Go to amac.us/liberty and join today. That's amac.us/liberty. amac.us/liberty.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.